Local for over 45 years.
Come see them, Northgate Mall near Chick-fil-A. You know, we love being a family-friendly show here on 3+U, and so often we have the Chattanooga Zoo on the show, always encouraging family fun. But this morning we're checking in with the one and only Darty Long with George the giraffe, and our conversation today is about the one adults-only event, right, that you have at the zoo, Spirits in the Wild, coming up.
Well, we actually do two because Banana Ball went away during COVID, but it'll be back this year because we'll be celebrating our 85th anniversary, and so it'll be back. So it'll be two this year, but Spirits in the Wild is our springtime event, and it's right around the corner, May 21st.
Okay, so it's a lot of fun because adults can come out, just like the name implies. There are spirits, but they can walk and enjoy the zoo and the animals without the kids around.
That's right, and don't forget all our wonderful restaurants that'll be sponsoring this with us, and then we have live artist demonstrations going on and some music as well. So it's going to be a really fun event. Well, you know, when you run out of lettuce with a giraffe, you are just out of luck here. But it's one of my favorite events just because people get to walk around and see the zoo at night, just kind of relax and have a cocktail or try a different kind of beverage that maybe you've not tried before, and it's a really fun event. So we're excited to have it back. And tickets are on sale online only, though, because they're going fast, kind of like this lettuce.
Darty,
yes.
I'm listening to you, but I'm watching George eat. Is that lettuce you're feeding him?
Well,
Look
yes.
at his tongue, Darty.
Sorry, and if you hear all the screaming in the background, that's about 11 field trips just rolled in the zoo, so we are wide open today. It's one of my favorite times of year where we have so many families enjoying the zoo.
Well, talk to me about George, because clearly he is not shy.
Oh no, he's not. And this wonderful tongue, as you can see, that's what it's specialized for. He likes to wrap it around things and pull them to him, and that's what he does with leaves on branches. He's really an expert at that. So he's having he's not shy at all. You're right.
Well, you know, I had never thought about that, but of course that makes sense, because here they are so tall. In the wild, they have to get their own food, and he can't obviously lift up a paw to get a leg. He's got to use that tongue.
That's right. Now, here in a minute, he'll probably leave us because once the lettuce is gone, George is gone too. But he's a real trooper. We're actually standing up on our feeding platform, which is a great place to come and visit our giraffes. Great photo ops out here, and we'll be starting feeding at 11 o'clock. We start on Wednesday, so we do giraffe feedings Wednesday through Sunday. And you can also ride our train or feed our camels and our alpacas. Wait,
Darty, in case he does leave, I have to ask you a couple of questions, because very seldom do you get to see a giraffe's face this close because they're so tall. What is the function of the little horns on his head?
The little thing sticking up on his head, those are called ossicones, and that's actually a bone antler type thing. And they use those when they're fighting. They'll actually whack each other. Okay, it's like there's got to be somebody with lettuce around here somewhere. But they use those when they're fighting or when they're just expressing dominance. In fact, you can stop by and see our guys, and they'll be what they call necking, which is swinging their necks into each other and banging their ossicones together. It's really quite a sight.
Are you up higher than he is?
I'm actually up on our feeding platform, so that makes it a little bit, I only come up about to his chest, so I've got a real advantage, but this makes feeding for kids and families a lot easier up here on the platform.
So when people come out to Spirits in the Wild, you said it's May 21st, right?
That's right, and we will have giraffe feedings open as long as George will eat.
Okay.
As long as there's lettuce around.
And then there are food trucks, there's artists around the zoo. I do want to get back, you mentioned the field trips that are there today. What a great end-of-year trip. Every kid in Chattanooga has experienced that. At some point, are there still spots available for your summer camps?
We do. We still have a few spots available. I will caution you to register quickly because they're going really fast this year, and we're back up at full capacity. So definitely need to get on there. If you're a member, remember you will get a discount.
And if people don't have a zoo membership, this is a great season to go ahead and get one, because then you can take the kids all summer long, enjoy the water park right next door, right?
Absolutely. That's right. And that beautiful playground over by the Miracle Field. So there's a lot to do in Warner Park in the summertime.
Okay. I'm still I catch myself. Yeah, I know I can't see around you because I'm in the studio and you're there, but I'm catching myself doing like this, moving aside, hoping to catch another glimpse of George. He really is pretty fickle. Once the food was gone, he left.
I know. It really kind of hurts my feelings. People think he just adores us, but he's going to swing back around and see if anything wonderful's popped up. But he's really a good boy, and he does stand here and eat lettuce.
Is this him coming back, or is that a different giraffe?
No. This is him, and I found a little tiny piece. So George will probably say goodbye for this little tiny piece of lettuce. There you go.
Darty, and he moves so gracefully.
I know. You know, I think it's almost good therapy to watch these guys. Even when they gallop, their motions are so slow. It's almost like everything's in slow motion. So he does consider himself to be quite the graceful fellow.
Is he gentle? He appears to be very gentle.
You know, I think I would say yes for the most part. If you do kind of aggravate them, though, sometimes they'll swing their head, and you have to be really careful because that head is so big and powerful. But for the most part, they're not aggressive towards their keepers, and actually do some very cool training things where they put their foot up on a block and let them file it just like you're trimming your nails almost.
Aren't we so lucky to have them? Way to go, Sonia Young, for encouraging it.
Bless her heart. Yeah, she was our biggest advocate, I think, over the years. And big thanks to all of our donors who made this possible. And stay tuned. Africa 2 probably goes under construction toward the end of the year.
Okay, so you need to go and support Spirits in the Wild because all the proceeds that these fundraisers make go right back in to helping the zoo be thriving and vibrant for the entire community. So get your tickets at chatzoo.org. Spirits in the Wild happening May 21st. As Darty said, they will go very, very quickly. So don't be a last-minute Nancy to the fun. Thank you, Darty.
Thank you.
Around here, we look out for each other. It's one of the best things about the communities we call home. Meet the local people from across our area who are making a difference. Fridays at 6 on Local 3 News and always online at local3news.com.
No two sets